you see how those nice color from Josh again. When you see those players on this insane bingo board that I'm looking at here, Jesus. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting. Welcome to Bingo Brawlers Match Day 2. Round
Somber
1.
9 in the center.
Somber 9 in the center. And what I meant with the opposite of yesterday is here. We have a lot of collect this, collect that compared to yesterday, where the board was filled with boss fights. We have acquired Adactus medallions, acquired 5 ritual pots, 10 crack pots over there, 14 incantations over here. There's a lot to pick up.
I think the interesting part is also here is looking at this. We have Raya's Hand of Volcano Manor and a Somber 9 in the same line, by the way, which is really going to promote Raya Lucaria. Not right. Oh, but yeah, Raya Lucaria, I guess, if you want to do the shortcut, right? Or if you take Raya's Hand through Dectus instead. So this is overall just very interesting. It's going to be pushing both of them to possibly get a +9 weapon together.
Also perfect for that, we do have Cell Bloodhound Fang +0. So we're going to see if anyone is actually going to go for that and uses a different somber weapon. We know, like, Josh likes the Watchdog Staff, for example.
Yeah.
We're gonna see that if one of them actually is gonna sell that early on or not.
We do be seeing that.
We do. We
also
have a lot of remembrance kill squares on here with killer remembrance was with incantations only, bow only, colossal weapon only.
Dude, look at this.
And
look at this, by the way.
Oh,
yeah. You have acquire full Dectus, Raya's Hand of Volcano Manor, and +9. That is dangerous right there. I'm assuming these players have seen this, by the way, having acquire full Dectus because it makes Raya's Hand of Volcano Manor extremely easy, and the +9. That's some really nice stuff going on here. The only late game.
Bottom right corner.
Huh?
Bottom right corner, we do have a precipice dungeon, 2 precipice dungeons.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You could just do 2 tunnels.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
And you know, we have Moog and we have Shackles. Maybe we get to see a Moog today. Oh baby, I'm excited.
Oh baby, Chad, I told you I did not promise too much.
Oh baby,
I did not promise too much.
I want to see a Moog race off, dude. That would be one of the best things for Bingo Bros at this point. We had a Black Blade Kindred race. We had a O'Neal race. Give me a Moog race. I want to see a Moog race. That would be extremely exciting.
Yeah, we only saw 1 Moog so far, and that was from Ain, and the time ran out. So he couldn't even kill it. Unfortunately.
We do see both of them doing the good old hop strat, by the way. Trying to make their way to Torrent. Yeah, surprisingly, no early squares really to race to Agil or race to Tree Sentinel. Yeah, we saw a lot of that yesterday. Today is none of it. Just both of them just getting their Torrent, getting their nice little horse, getting ready to roll right up to Stormhill Shack. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We do not have a lot of rushable early squares besides maybe kill a boss with a Spirit Rush only. Maybe sell the Bloodhound Fang. Rest of it kind of needs some preparing, some, you know, go left and right and there and back and forth. We do have kill Godric while summoning Nephil Lu, which is interesting because we do have 3 different remembrance. Wait, I have a question. Nomo. What if I use a bow and I also summon Nephil Lu? Okay, that's interesting.
The reason why it says is because it's a kill remembrance boss with bow only. That means the summon is going to be doing damage. That's not bow only then.
Okay. That's not okay.
Which means also if you're doing Radon, you can't use the summons. If you're doing Colossal only.
Maybe I think we're going to see some trade-offs here then with the remembrance, because I feel like one person cannot really do all 4.
What? You could. Yeah, you got Moog. That's remembrance right there. You could technically hold off till one of them.
Technically, yeah.
You could technically, that's true. You know, if you really wanted to, do bow only Moog. You know, just I don't know.
But hey, if I see my opponent getting Godric while summoning Nephili, I might gonna get Godric or something else.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like you basically these are another like recon square type situation where you basically allow the other player to make a choice. You know, will they do Godric with Nefeli Lu, or will they do Godric with a bow, or will they do Godric with a colossal weapon? Which, by the way, for yesterday, there was a little bit of a confusion on the ruling of what is a colossal weapon, because technically Grafted Blade Greatsword is not a colossal weapon, it's a colossal sword for all the weird word lawyers out there. So we changed it to colossal armaments now, so it embraces all of the colossal weapons so that people can stop being stupid.
No, I mean it's fair.
It's not fair. It's stupid. It's stupid. But hey, it doesn't matter.
Again, as always, chat is a bunch of foreheads. We have Aggie here fighting the Bloodhound Knight with beautiful, beautiful unsheets. He's out of mana and drinking here the mana pot, the blue raspberry juice, right? And gets a kill. GG.
Do you think he's going to sell it though right away? It looks like he is going to sell that right away.
Maybe. We will see.
And here we go. Yeah, it looks like they... Whoa. Oh, he's got to talk to Ronnie, though, here as well, by the way.
Is he going to sell it now? He's at Kali? He's talking to Kali?
Yeah, I think he's definitely selling it. He's definitely selling it.
He's smirching and he sold the
Josh, just get... But this tells Josh that he could use the weapon. You know what I mean? He has a somber weapon now in his back pocket compared to everybody else.
If Josh gets a Bloodhound Fang on +9, that's gonna do some damage. It seems like that Aggie might gonna now rush the Spirit Ash only kill. And is gonna go and get the 2 soldiers probably because they are right up there, right?
Well, I guess like look at it from this way, right? If you were Aggie right now, you already have Bloodhound Fang. Do you want to go for another somber weapon right away, or do you want to go for Margit first, get that extra talisman pouch and 12,000 runes instead? Because right now in this line, you have Margit's Moog Shackles. That's way too much time. This is way too much time right here, right? This, however, is kind of doable. You know, taking the hand, not bad. The 2 Scarso Talismans, not bad either. 14 incantations we saw yesterday. That can be done pretty quickly. And you have the 2 tunnels. Like this is a pretty rushable line right now for Aggie at this point in time. Pretty rushable.
We see Josh actually going for
a tunnel.
A tunnel.
He's going for the Stone Digger Troll here. It looks like.
Ooh. Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
We saw that yesterday. A very good tunnel for Ain because he had some issues talking. So he thought, hey, I'm gonna get the Roar Medallion so I can maybe say hello to my chat instead of waving. Apparently didn't work out.
And we can see Aggie here currently on Margit as well. I think, is Josh, not sure. I wonder if Josh knows this tunnel. It's a little bit of it's a really fast tunnel if you know how to get there. It's basically just, nope. Well, I mean, yeah, you could do it that way too. You have to drop off halfway down the elevator to that section right there. He's missing it right now.
He just missed it.
He just missed it.
He will. And did he know? Does he know he missed it? I think he knows he missed it. Yeah, he knows.
I don't think he knows. No, he doesn't know that he missed it.
No, even
maybe he knows. I don't think he knows.
He doesn't remember. Nope. Yep. Nope. Fucked up. Where's he going? Okay, now he missed. Yeah. He's like, okay, I missed it.
And it looks like Aggie gonna have one more unsheath here. One more unsheath after that should seal the deal here. There we go. Nice.
GG.
Aggie ready killing Margit here, grabbing his talisman pouch and $12,000. Going straight. I wonder which one Aggie's going to be picking is the real question. Is he going to go for Nefeli Lu? Here's my thing. I would not go for Nefeli Lu, personally.
Really?
The reason why is because not only does the fight take longer because you summon, that means the boss has more health, but also you get less money for beating with a summon. So you don't get the 20,000 from Godric. You get, I think, 16,000 instead. So you're losing resources and you're losing time by going for Nefeli Lu as a square. So instead, you want to go for a bow or colossal only instead. That way you get all the money and you get a square on top of that.
Okay, fair. But at the same time, if you look at row 2, With being quick, row 2 could be a really good row to get a bingo line.
No.
The only way
I don't
if
think
you
so.
quick,
Because you have the Altus Hero Plateau Grave, right? That's
exactly.
That's long.
No, it takes long.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If Aggie is playing quick, right? He's ahead, all right? Now imagine he's racing, all right? He's going there, and he's faster than Josh in Altus or whatsoever. He can get that. The only way for Josh to really then, if he's not catching up, to block that line would be with 30 faith. Or, yeah.
I mean, I guess, but it depends. You got also the remembrance weapon, remembrance weapon only.
See, that's the thing. Josh needs to kill a remembrance first, while Aggie is already now going for Godric. He takes the Godric remembrance to kill Renala, and then boopity boopity boop. Maybe Aggie's forcing Josh to go for 30 faith, which would be a huge waste. But hey.
All speculation. We don't know. We don't know.
Speculations, options, right? Maybe Aggie rushes Morg now.
No, it looks like he's going to be doing the Nepheli Lu square. He's talking to her right now.
We'll see. I think the best thing, obviously, then, if he now kills Godric with Nepheli Lu, would be for Josh to realize, okay, good, he just did that. I guess I'm gonna focus now on killing Godric with something else. Maybe a colossal weapon or the bow. What would you choose, Domo? Bow,
like I said, I wouldn't go for the Nepheli Lu because it makes the fight longer. What do you mean?
I mean Godric with what? With a
bow.
With a bow, with the incantations, with colossal. What do you choose?
I'd be doing bow.
Bow. It's top left corner. Not bad, right? Not bad placed.
The reason why I would do bow is because it's not too hard. The bow is to a degree. If you go for +2 on the bow, so instead of upgrading your Uchi, you upgrade the bow instead. A +2, +3 bow is about as strong as a Radon bow +0. But, however, what you could do also is do incantations only Godric, then go to Altus, go to Radon, and then use Radon's remembrance weapon on Renala, for example. Hypothetically. Or on Moose.
Oh,
wrong one.
Aggie tanked some damage there, and thankfully he was able to dodge all of that. They could have killed him. Ay.
Uh-oh. He's not staying in the correct spot. Oh! Nice stagger.
And it seems like Josh is actually skipping Godric here and is going for Leonia.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe he's going for another tunnel in Leonia. He might go for the other tunnel that gives him the smithing stones. Not sure.
Maybe he's gonna rush actually Raya's hand with the precipice dungeon instead of the.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be an option. That could definitely be an option. All right, let's see here. Aggie should have this fight in the next 45 seconds, I would say. Gets another stagger, which is really, really nice. Doesn't get the riposte, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A lot of damage here.
Oh, we good, Chad.
Yeah, Nepheli picking up the aggro there real quick. Does the attack again? Oh, my God.
I guess no more health pots left. You guys can see it. It's right here. Right there. Right?
He has no mana, though. He can do one more unsheath here. That might be enough for a stagger.
Oh,
that is enough. There we go.
GG.
Very, very nice.
That was close, though. That could have been... Ooh.
So this would be bad. This is Aggie's second square already in his pocket. He has the Godric Great Rune. He has 16,000, I believe. Let's see. Hold on a second. Pausing and champing.
Pausing, champing?
Is it 16? 15,000, not 16,000. So yeah, you lose 5,000 runes.
5,000, yeah.
That's kind of rough.
It's not insane a lot, but you feel it.
It makes a difference. It does. It definitely, especially early on, it makes a difference because each level is like 800 at that time. So 5,000 is 5 levels technically that you're giving up early on into the game.
So both are Leonia now.
Yep.
Aggie 2 squares with no Somber weapon. Josh with no square, but having the Bloodhound Fang. And a tunnel. Already.
He's grabbing smithing stone. I think he's sticking to the Uchi is his plan currently. He grabbed a bunch of smithing stones from that merchant, and now he's going straight, I'm assuming, to the Lucaria South Gate with the teleporter from Lascar Runes. I don't think there is a ritual pot square here on the board. There is actually. There is. Yeah. Row 3, column 1.
Ritual pot, crack pots. We have all the pots, Chad. If you want a pot, we have all the pots.
He could try and force Renala. That would be very interesting.
That would be good. If Aggie now grabs maybe the Dragon Fist from Godric and goes for Renala early on.
The ritual pot. Did he
not?
Did I just miss? Did he not grab the ritual pot?
Did he not?
I don't think he did.
Oh, he talks to. Okay, Josh talks to.
So he's going for Raya's hand instead.
Raya?
Okay. He's doing the Raya quest first. He's forcing Raya's hand the diagonal here, so he can block row 4 at the very least. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what Josh's plan is. I think he's trying to force some blocks first before he does his own thing. He did grab a bunch of smithing stones. I think he's going to be upgrading the Uchi. And then Aggie, I'm not too sure right now what Aggie's planning for. He's going straight towards the east side of Liurnia.
Maybe for the portal? Was it behind us?
Well, no, he's leaning. He's leaning towards going straight up the hill. He's probably going to Jarburg, I think.
Probably, yeah. Getting the pots.
Yeah.
There's some crack pots. There's some ritual pots. Seems like Josh is killing now our friend here.
Teaching a lesson to Brogart.
Wow, guys. By Marika's tits, he's tanking.
There we go. Nice. So he's going to go ahead and get that necklace for Raya now. I really wonder. Oh, hi, Melina. He's going to Melina's going to take Josh to the Round Hole table.
I thought for a second you do the Alexander thing, but with Melina now, and it's new.
Oh, no.
Also, no Alexander so far. They both skipped it.
Yeah. I think it's because like there's a lot of things where they can create a lot of pressure. I mean, we have a lot of squares just based on remembrance bosses, so I think that takes a lot of priority. Is just getting those those remembrance bosses, than going for prep.
That's true. That's true.
Doesn't matter
Also,
how long you sleep,
really
you can still stutter. Huh?
I mean, it would be very, very good for Aggie for sure if he's gonna stick to the Uchi. But as you said, it makes no sense now to go Alexander and prep if you have to do so many other things, right? And look at this, guys. He's getting all the crack pots, all the original pots here. Great job, work. So how many ritual pots does he have by now? 3?
I think he's got 3. He got the one from Lascar Runes, and now he gets the 2 from Jarburg as well. He's grabbing also the cracked pots from Jarburg as well, because there's 10 cracked pots and the 5 ritual pots squares.
He's going to buy now probably the last one, huh? And then he's on 10 already and gets the 10 crack pots done.
Looks like they might be going for the strength tier first here.
Or Alexander as well.
As we said, Aggie likes to pre-prep a lot of squares but not fully finish them. So he just goes ahead and he like gets it just close to being done, and then he goes and does something else instead. A lot of pre-prepping left and right.
I think I just saw him drinking something blue. Maybe he's actually drinking the blue tier.
He's drinking a little bit of blue juice?
Yeah, he is. I love blue food, like blue candy. Everything is blue. Is so cool, dude.
I think my favorite flavor is always green apple. I love green apple candy.
Okay. Fair.
I don't know why. Green apple candy is always just bomb.
It's not bad, you know? I don't know why I like blue stuff so much. Okay, Izzy's gonna get it. Oh,
no,
he's skipping him.
He's going straight past Alexander here. I wonder.
Poor
Oh, he's just buying the
Alexander.
cracked pot straight from this merchant here, by the way. That's
Yeah.
what he's going for.
And gets the 10, which is smart maybe. Rushing that really quick.
Josh currently not going for cracked pots, and there we go. Aggie
GG.
claiming that other square now. That is into the line of Moog, though, is the only problem here. So this is a bit of a loose
that's true.
square. There's also shackles here. So all the lines that he technically is activating with these squares are not rushable in any way. Josh does have this pre-prepped, this half one. But
And is heading now to the other tunnel. He's rushing it. He talked to Raya. He got the necklace. He got one tunnel already. He's going now through the precipice. He's like, I don't need that medallion. Fuck that. And it's gonna rush number 9 really quick on. It's smart with the Bloodhound thing. It's actually smart. He's gonna have a fun time with the weapon later, even though we do not have a lot of boss fights on this board.
the interesting part is also that he'll be claiming these two corner squares, which makes the diagonals unusable by Aggie here. So he's claiming two diagonal lines here and also blocking row 5 and column 1 at the same time. And column 5. So the two corner squares are definitely pretty huge for Josh here in this case.
The thing is, he also gets access to Altus Plateau. We do have kill 5 bosses in Altus Plateau. We have complete an Altus Plateau Hero Grave, which he could then use to block row 2 for Aggie, and also column 1 because Aggie's going for the ritual pots there too. I think, guys, we're not gonna see a bingo in this match. I think it's going to for majority.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I agree. As you see here, though, Aggie picked up his physic drink and is going straight to the other Dectus half. And I think he's going for full Dectus here. Also going for Knight's Cavalry Cheese on the way, potentially.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, Dectus takes a little bit of time, obviously. But it's going to be interesting. With so many kill remembrance squares, it's going to be interesting because I think they gonna share it at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where they're going to start kind of colliding, I guess is the best way of putting it, because they both are doing extremely different routes. They're not going to be rushing any squares at the same. The only thing that they rushed so far was selling that Bloodhound Fang, which Aggie did get first. But besides that, everything else has been pretty much on their own terms. No contesting from the other player, which is really interesting.
It's going to be so interesting, actually, because I feel like even though Josh now working on something later on, not getting any squares, doesn't mean he doesn't have a chance right now, or it's looking bad. Not at all. No, he's just prepping for something greater for later. Today, my rhymes are damn.
No, but yeah, no, I agree. I agree. With the squares that he's going for a lot of block at the same time. So I don't necessarily think that the board, with it being 3-0, is looking like Josh is losing currently. He just currently is going for squares that are just at a later date type of setting, but also putting him in more of a winning position as well. So as they just give him 20 minutes and the board will be looking way different, I think. As
well as it's actually perfect for Josh where the square with the two tunnels, precipice dungeons is. He literally blocks out column 5 and row 5 for Aggie there, which is really, really nice. I wonder if Aggie maybe even goes for the bell-bearing hunters at some point because he is in Dragon Burrow.
Maybe.
We'll see.
There is also, this is actually a good move from Aggie anyways, is getting the Dectus here, but also the Dragon Burrow Merchant sells a Ritual Pot as well, which also spawns the Bell-Bearing Hunter. So what he could do is after getting the Dectus half, getting right against Source Seal, he goes straight to Dragon Burrow Merchant, grabs the Ritual Pot, sits down, spawns in the Bell-Bearing Hunter, kills that guy, and then can move on. That way he's already progressed 3 different squares at 3 different times. 3 different squares at the same time. Sorry.
Yeah, it's very nice to see that Josh has here literally a clear plan of going straight to that Somber 9, right? Which is not bad. while Aggie is kind of spreading around on the board and doing multiple spread out things that are quite quicker to get now. We will see how this will turn out for Aggie later. I mean, he does not only have then access to the... Oh, no, he's not going for the ritual pot, actually. All right.
Yeah, I guess not. Maybe he didn't consider it, or maybe she's going to grab it later. He's probably thinking that he's currently ahead on that area anyways.
Yeah, maybe.
Since he grabbed crackpots.
Really quick because of the square, because the bell-bearing hunters takes longer.
Well, it's not just that, but it's also if you were in Aggie's position, right, and you already claimed 10 crackpots, the assumption is that he went to Jarberg. The assumption is, okay, he went to Jarberg, which means he also already has 2 ritual pots. So if you're the opposing player, you're going to think, okay, he already has 2 ritual pots. Why would I even go for ritual pots at this point? He already has a head start. I'm just going to let him have that. And so Aggie knows that, and it's just going to be like, all right, I'm going to let it sit. I'm not going to grab it right away or claim that square. I'm just going to work on something else instead, where I can prioritize and possibly catch them in other ways as well.
Yep, true. The good thing then for Josh will be, because he has access to Altus Plateau early, besides the kill 5 bosses in Altus Plateau, is also kill Elima of the Briar. And I had something else in mind. A Mock Shackle.
Ah, yes. Nice damage here from Josh.
Nice.
Oh, does get the instant teleport, though, when he's fighting Makar.
Can we get a big screen? There it is, Chad. Look at that.
Sally gets the instant teleport repose, which is one of the most annoying things I think in FromSoft games, to be honest. Definitely ruins your momentum. Has some great punishing windows here, though. Gets another stagger on Makar. Gets his bleed proc finally. He gets a possible riposte. He doesn't want to go for the riposte because the iframes on Makar are just a little too ridiculous. So instead, he's going straight for some R1 straight to the head. Build some more bleed up. Gets 2 unsheaths off. Another unsheath should stagger here. Jumps up, another unsheath, and Timber. Nope.
What I love about watching Josh is he might not be the absolute quickest. GG to Aggie getting acquire full Ecdectus medallion here. He might not be the quickest, Josh, but he is so consistent. He's like consistent fast. He's not slow, he's fast. And also consistent with all of those boss fights. It looks so clean how he's fighting in Makar.
Yep. I agree. And another stagger here, by the way. So go for a couple more R1s. Gets another bleed proc here. And we can see Aggie trying to get the rest of the ritual pots. Currently in Lascar Ruins, grabbing one of them. And yeah, Josh really showing us how to no-hit Makar with punishing jump attacks and just fantastic strafes.
Look at that, dude. It's keeping him in that...
Another stagger. Should get a bleed proc here soon. There we go. There's the riposte. That should kill Makar here.
And the square for Josh.
There we go. GG's to Josh. Gets 2 tunnels. He should be able to mark that. There we go. 4-1 nice. Right now for Josh. Aggie should see that and should say, okay, either he did 2 tunnels or he did the precipice, which at this point in time, with it being 28 minutes, most likely it was precipice, taking so much time. So he's currently has access to Altus, which Aggie right now looks like he's going to be doing the Raya quest line, thinking that he maybe is able to grab Raya's hand, and this is going to be a little bit of a time loss for Aggie here.
Yeah, but he saw that. I think. Do you think he might think he has time to catch up with that now?
No, I don't think so.
Because he can't, right?
The reason why is because Raya is most likely going to be... She probably will still be at the Dectus elevator, but sometimes... I don't know exactly when, but sometimes she spawns at the ruins instead, which is actually closer to where Josh is right now than where Aggie would be with the Dectus elevator. So I'm not sure exactly. I don't know when she teleports over there, though. But she most likely will be at the ruins, which will make this pretty easy for Josh regardless. Turning off the ray tracing for some more frames. Beautiful patch 1.09 ruining everyone's games left and right.
We do love patches.
So it looks like, yeah, she should be up here. If you go up the stairs and go towards that tree to the right, she should be there just hanging out in the ruins. I don't know why. It's a little creepy if I'm being honest. But
Dude,
she should just be sitting right there. There she is. Hello.
Aggie literally... I've never seen her here before. That's so quick.
Yeah, if you don't take Dectus,
Aggie...
she stands here instead. And there he goes. Takes her hand to Volcano Manor.
GG. The thing is, Aggie really has now the time to really do in row 2 the Remembrance boss with a Remembrance weapon and Renala. Easy. And
there we go. We see that Aggie sees that Josh claimed the Take Raya's hand to Volcano Manor. Now this puts up Josh in a really good spot here because he's blocked column 5, he's blocked row 5, he's blocked column 1, he's blocked all the diagonals. Like he's blocked a lot of lines with just 2 squares. This is putting him in a really good spot.
Right. That's true. That's true.
The question now is it looks like Josh is going to go for that center square, which is the Somber 9, which is something that I would probably do too. Get that Somber 9 Bloodhound Fang. That sounds like a great idea. Yep. You don't even have to. You don't even have to do Rykard at this point. All you have to do is just kill Godskin Noble, get through to the elevator, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets a center square on top of that. Sorry.
He sold the Bloodhound Fang. It makes no sense for him to rush the Somber 9 at this point. Like, it was so smart to go for the pots and everything else, because then choosing a different Somber weapon, you could have done that. Oh, look, he's stringing something blue. What is that? Looks so cool. No, I think it's smart that he's doing other things and sticking to the Uchi, or maybe getting a different Somber weapon, but not rushing for Somber 9 as well.
Yeah. And it looks like Aggie is going to be... well, he did get the key, but he's going to upgrade first, potentially, here. Going for the EG teleporter. And Josh possibly prepping for Godskin Noble real quick. Going to be grabbing, I'm assuming, the Strength tier. Going to be grabbing Golden Vow. Going to go for the Physic and also grab the Sleep Pot recipe just to make that a little bit easier on himself so he can get past Godskin Noble without having an incident. But it's already pre-prepped with having Volcano Manor access.
Truing. Oh, we have... Yeah, true. We have 14 incantations as well as kill a Remembrance boss with incantations. We do have acquired both Scar Seal talismans. We know that one of them is behind the Dragonkin Soldier in Siova River. So we will definitely see a Radahn fight today. I wonder if it's going to be with a Colossal weapon or with incantations even. Yeah,
I do think that's going to be very interesting, is having so many Kill Remembrance boss with X. We're going to see, I think, different bosses with different strats, because most of the time there's only like 1 or 2 on the board, so most of the time one player gets one with Godric, the other player gets the other one with Godric, so you never get to see Renala with Colossal as much, or you get to see Radahn with Colossal Weapon, or Radahn with Incantations only, or Renala with Sorcery only. You know, we don't get to see it that often because there's only 1 or 2, but there's so many more now on the board that they have to go beyond Godric and actually do something else instead, and maybe come up with a strat on the fly too, which is going to be really fun. And we see Aggie here possibly going to be grabbing the Godric Axe. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, he's grabbing the Remembrance weapon. Yep. Wait, the axe?
Yeah, Godric's axe.
I would go for the fist. The fire on Renala is so great, right?
It's pretty good, yeah. But you could just go with the axe instead too if you wanted to.
Get the fist, Aggie. No. You still cancel. You can still cancel out of it.
Ooh.
Oh. Hovering over?
He's thinking.
Hovering over?
He's thinking.
All my chances.
He's going for the fist.
That was the most exciting thing about this whole race so far.
And I'm assuming he's only going to be using it for Renala, most likely. Unless he might use it for the rest of the run, but it's not super fantastic. Unless you go for a +9, then like it doesn't really matter. Whatever +9 weapon you have is going to be strong. I mean, besides Moog. If it comes down to Moog and you have a +4 fist weapon, this is going to be a little interesting. Having that Great Axe might be a better choice. But we'll see.
Not even the Shackle would help a lot there.
This is going to be very interesting. And as we see here, Josh just going ahead and craft some sleep pots, as I mentioned before, getting that golden vow, getting that physic flask, just prepping himself up for Godskin Noble so he can go ahead and grab that Somber +9 weapon after that.
Something I really want to point out is how both of them are so quick. We're in 34 minutes only in. One of them already access to Altus Plateau and Volcano Manor. The other with 4 squares. Going for Renala. Good choice here from Aggie. That's very interesting. They are both of them, like both of them are really quick right now. I mean, if you even think as well about it, that Josh went through the Precipice dungeon instead of the Dectus Medallion elevator.
Yeah. No, I got you. It looks like he's going straight for Renala here with that fist weapon, by the way, +4. And Josh, I think, just upgraded his Bloodhound Fang to +4 as well. And might be going straight to Noble at this point. This is going to be very interesting. And he's most likely going to be equipping some Kukris here, going to throw them against that wall, doing the nice strat that he needs. There we go. There's the Kukris. And yeet.
Yeet.
There we go. He's going to try and do some parkour here real quick.
Parkour, guys.
And jump.
1.
Nice.
Clean 2.
Very clean skip from Aggie here. Josh missing the jump, sadly. Trying to parkour his way down to the lava pits. Had to quit out there real quick before he dies. And this will be also another ritual pot for Aggie, by the way. The ritual pot being right before Red Wolf. So that might be his 5th ritual pot that he needs to finish that square. I'll be 5-2 then. And here we go. Josh making his way over.
Who's the lava?
Yeah, but he's got heals. He's fine.
I love how lava works, by the way, in Elden Ring.
It's so weird.
I'm happy with how it is. That it makes you extremely slow and does not instant kill you like in Dark Souls 1.
Oh, Josh having some frame issues. Hello.
Oh. Wait, is it lagging for you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're fine. It looks stable now at this point. That ray tracing, man, really bites you. Uh-oh. A little bit of stutter stepping. All right, looks like, yeah. I believe this is Aggie's 5th ritual pot, but I'm not 100% sure. He did get 2 from... he's running right past it. He's not actually grabbing the ritual pot.
Yeah, why is he not grabbing it?
Probably because he doesn't want to finish it right away.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Like, come on, bro. It's cool to have more. It brings pressure on your opponent.
He might be trying to force the Remembrance only first so he can block the diagonal.
Yeah, okay.
That might be something that he's trying to go for here at this point. Also, it does set him up for row 2 as well, by the way.
Yeah, and we know that Aggie likes to prepare squares, right? I just think it's a mind game as well. If I would be Josh and I see Aggie getting more and more and more squares, that can be very frustrating, or like that would pressure me a lot.
Yeah, but I think Aggie's plan currently is doing Kill Remembrance Boss. Aggie's plan is currently doing Remembrance Boss with the Remembrance only, but also doing Renala with that Remembrance weapon. So that's 2 squares in 1, which would force 30 Faith or complete an Altus Plateau Hero's Grave. So Josh has to make a choice between which one he's going to block with. Either it's a stat dump or he has to go do an Altus Hero Grave. Where is his sleeping pots?
Did you see him parry?
Yep. There it is. Should get a bleed here soon.
GG Aggie. Great Red Wolf fight. Great Red Wolf fight with that fist. He did not a lot of damage, but that was quick.
I wonder what the play. I thought he still okay. He's waiting, I think, for phase 2 first, so he's trying to deal with phase 1 and just get some riposte, and then phase 2 he'll start using his sleep pots instead, so he doesn't have to deal with some of the rolls. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna try and deal with it in this way. Makes his life a little bit easier since he can only afford 2 sleep pots. Should get a stagger here with this. There we go.
Nice.
Go for a riposte. He has to be a little careful here. Very nice
No,
bleed
he's
damage.
done.
1 L2 should finish this. Beautiful
Nice,
fight by Josh.
GG.
Beautiful fight.
Oh, see, that's what I meant about him playing. Oh, we have an elevator. He just fucking.
He just punched him off the elevator.
Anyways, that's what I meant about Josh being clean. Did you guys see that? He got hit from his tail, 1% HP, didn't heal, went into the fight, parried, attacked, and then healed. It looks so clean, really.
Very, very nice for sure. And as we can see here, Aggie currently doing the Remembrance only Renala. Gonna go ahead and just punch some of the students real quick. And let's see if he's going to do the Ash of War. It looks like he's just going straight for R1s instead.
Seems good enough, right? I mean, he just needs to get a little bit past half HP. Yeah, perfect.
Yep, that's going to be a 2-cycle Renala, which is really, really nice.
So
And,
we're
phase 2.
gonna see all four summons. That's what Aggie's gonna go for here.
Right.
He wants to kill Renala after he saw all 4 summons, which is the Wolves, the Bloodhound Knight, the Dragon, and the Troll.
Yeah, so hopefully he gets lucky on that too. I guess we'll see. About to go into phase 2 here, and Josh picking up the Somber 7 that he needs. All right, let's see how this goes. See if RNG is on Aggie's side today. Not going for the Ash of War in this case. It is going for some other hits, though.
A lot of damage, yeah.
Also, the other problem with the fist weapon is... Oh, he does get the riposte here, which is really, really nice. The problem with the fist weapon is that his R1s do not do enough poise to stagger her out of casting. So when she throws out her sword and you R1, it doesn't cancel her out of it. But some weapons do, which is really, really nice.
But this is fast. It's good damage.
There you go. That jumping R2 does stop it. She should be summoning here soon, which she has to wait for. Another riposte first.
Nice. Okay, now you should maybe wait for the...
She still hasn't summoned. It's making Aggie's... Oh, there we go. First summon in the book here. Looking at a dragon. So now he just has to wait for the Troll, the Bloodhound Knight, and the Wolves to complete that square. Nice strafing going on.
And
it's the Wolves. Okay, so he just needs the Trolls and the Bloodhound Knight. Has to be careful here that those summons don't hit him. He can still take a lot of damage.
Be careful.
Third summon.
And it's the Blood Knight. He's having good RNG here.
This is really good RNG for sure. I agree.
If he gets the Troll now right away, that would be... Oh, don't kill it!
Yeah, imagine if that actually killed her. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what is he doing, bro? Like, chill out, okay?
No, he's just waiting for that summon. Renala, give us the Troll here. Here's another summon, and it's the Troll. What the luck? Oh my good heavens! The luck on that square. Does miss the hit though. Has to be careful that Troll does not one-shot him. And she goes into Moon Attack. Now she's pulling all the stops on him, just saying like, no, back off real quick, okay?
She's like, I'm gonna give Josh some time here.
All right, she summons some wolves yet one more time, stalling as much as she can.
Oh, GG.
Oh no, it didn't do enough damage.
He's a god.
And there we go. And he does get the kill finally on Renala, claiming Remembrance Weapon. And also Renala, after she summons all 4 different spirits, gets 2 squares here. 6-2 for Aggie.
Damn, that was good. That was really, really, really good. Is he gonna go for the 30 Faith now?
I'm not sure, but Josh definitely has to make a choice here. He just saw that. He's like, oh, good heavens. Uh-oh. He should have a +9 weapon now, so honestly doing a Hero's Grave would actually be like really beneficial to Josh here. He could easily breeze through a Hero's Grave.
And there's the Faith. Oh, 27, still not enough.
So I'm thinking actually what Josh might be going for here is the 8 and 9 first, and then he can rush straight towards the Hero's Grave and just complete that really quickly. The fastest one that he could do would be the double Crucible Knight one. That one's the fastest way to get to the boss. Otherwise, you do have the Red Wolf of Gelmir. No, sorry, the Red Wolf of Champion, I think is what it's called.
Oh.
Hieroglyph of Champion, which is in Mount Gelmir.
Right?
You could definitely do that one. Or the Black Knife Assassin Catacomb, which has the ancient hero Zamor. That's another one, but that one's an extremely long one where you have to get the duelist to be in light and then kill that duelist, and then you're able to get into that boss arena. That's probably the worst one to go for.
I still don't. I wonder. So Aggie prepared the ritual pots. He kind of not really prepared bell-bearing hunters, but he has access to. No, he did nothing. Josh is closer. Never mind. So, what would you do? Would you go now to Altus and maybe get Elmer done, or maybe the bosses before Josh? Or
I mean, in this case, to be fair, what I would do is I would probably do the Hero's Grave. Actually, no, I would actually do the 30 Faith. The reason why I would do 30 Faith is I already have a Somber Knight. I'm close to Somber Knight. I'll have the center, and then I'll have 30 Faith. I have a diagonal now that I can work with 3 Erdtree Avatars and 3 Bell-bearing Hunters. I can create pressure on Aggie. Huh?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because I already have 8 and 9, and we just saw that Aggie claimed Remembrance with Renala, so he's nowhere near to +9, which means that Josh will get the center square here, and then he could force 30 Faith and start claiming that diagonal instead. It looks like Aggie's actually going for that Hero Grave too, by the way. Sorry?
He should do it right now. There's the +9.
There we go.
Get the 30 Faith out, brother.
Where exactly is Josh thinking of going? He's going to the Third Church of America. He might be going straight.
Bell-bearing? No.
You know what would be interesting is if Josh went for the Erdtree Avatar and Dragon Burrow for the 91,000 runes, which would be enough or close to enough for 30 Faith in this case, and also be an Erdtree Avatar. No, never mind. That's a Putrid Avatar. That wouldn't count. No, it would count. Never mind. It would count. I'm an idiot. Don't talk to me.
Okay. So, no, trust me. Yeah, no, you're right. He's doing here a really good thing. He needs to be careful, though, because Aggie has access to 27 Faith and is currently also with the runes ahead. Josh really needs to be quick with getting those Faith.
Yeah.
Because Aggie's about to snipe that. And he's going to Dragon Burrow. Maybe also doing the Erdtree Avatar we just talking about, Putrid Avatar, whatever is an Avatar, to get the 90k and getting the 30 Faith. Oh, no, wait, he hasn't killed the Knight. He gets the 30 Faith right now with this Knight. Huh.
Oh. Yeah, which means it's going to force Josh to do a Hero's Grave instead. But Josh does have a stronger weapon, which means he might clear it a little bit faster.
Also, Josh, I think... No, he didn't, right?
What?
Did he invest into Faith already, or did he wait? I think he waited.
I'm not too sure. I didn't see his leveling or his stats.
I think he checked first how much he can get and then waited.
I'm going to see if there's good RNG here for Aggie, by the way, seeing if he gets the attack that he needs from the Knight's Cavalry. He does not. Has to quit out one more time. Same
spot, chat. Josh is at the same spot. If he gets a fast one right now.
He did get the good RNG, but he wasn't actually on the... Oh, that's painful.
That would have been insane. And Aggie has it already. He just needs to get to the grace and levels up to 30 Faith.
Yep, Aggie gets the 42,000 that he needs.
He needs to raise to Altus Plateau right now. Josh, get it.
There we go. 30 Faith for Aggie. Josh should see that now. He got the 30 Faith. So Josh should just be, okay, now I have to go ahead and...
Does Aggie care? Will he go for Altus Plateau as well?
He has to. He has to block it.
No. I mean Aggie. If Aggie goes for that now.
What do you mean?
He is in Altus.
Yeah, he can get it. He can get it if he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm
Wait, why wouldn't he get it? That's like, why wouldn't he?
Wait, like building up hype. Is he gonna do it or not? You know this.
Of course he's gonna do it. Why wouldn't he do it? Oh my gosh.
It's all I'm here for. Building up hype. Did you see that board, by the way?
We do see both of them currently in Altus here. I think Aggie might be. I don't know which one Aggie is going for here.
Going for the mountain?
That's a catacomb, though. That's not a grave. I don't think that's the same thing. Is it?
Dude.
Am I stupid? Is the watchdog one a grave? No, it's not.
So the difference here is
No,
Josh
he's going to. Okay.
has a 9 Bloodhound Fang, and Aggie has a Uchi and a fist, dragon fist weapon, which is not great. It's not great. So
Yeah, it looks like that Josh is going straight across the bridge, by the way. I think he's going for the Red Wolf of Champion that we were talking about before as one of the heroes' graves that he could go for. I think Aggie might be going for the same one. No, Aggie's going for... I don't know.
Is he another perfume rune, something like that? What was he doing? Is he pivoting?
Oh, he's changing back over. Why is he pivoting? He's going to finish the ritual pots instead. I think he's grabbing ritual pots because he thinks already, okay, Josh already has a +9 weapon. He's going to have the hero's grave most likely before I do. Let me get ritual pots. That way I block column 1 and I don't have to deal with remembrance boss bow only or colossal only. And I can just block that with ritual pots and then not have to worry about column 1 without doing another remembrance boss. Because I already did 2. Is what Aggie did Godric, and he already did Renala. So instead of having to deal with possibly doing Radon with bow only or Colossal only, he's just blocking with Ritual and just leaving column 1 to Josh here.
Also seems like he only has 3 instead of 5 because he still didn't square it.
I think he has 4. He just got the Ritual Pot in Raya Lucaria. He's going to grab the 5th one here from the Dragon Barrel Merchant.
So he's basically pivoting out of the race for the bingo just to make sure AO, okay, if he has the number 9, he will probably get it before me. Let me do other stuff. Let me make sure. Let me go the safe way here, all right, and make sure that I block that right away.
Plus, also keep in mind that with Aggie blocking Ritual Pots here, he is completely blocking all lines. This is going to go into majority. So this activates majority win for Aggie here, which he currently, if he gets the square, he's currently at 8-3. He's already at 5, squares ahead of Josh at this point in time.
Which is a lot. Now we're at this point where it's actually a lot. As well as Josh still needs to block all the lines before he can win with majority, which is tough now. Or it's going to be tough.
Yeah, Josh is still trying to find a hero's grave. He finally gets to the Red Wolf of Champion hero's grave, the one that we were talking about before. It's going to take him a while to get through this, at least 3 minutes, I would say, to get to the Red Wolf of Champion. It's going to be a fast fight. It's mostly getting through the hero's grave is going to take him a lot of time here, while Aggie's just making his way straight towards the Dragon Barrel Merchant. He can grab the Ritual Pots, and then he can start doing the Bellbearing Hunters as well. He already killed Red Wolf, so he can kill this dragon. He can kill the Bellbearing Hunter right here at Dragon Barrel Merchant. He can then go straight to Raya Lucaria, take the teleporter to Church of Vows, and do that Bellbearing Hunter. And he can just go straight to Bernal then for his 3rd Bellbearing Hunter, or do the Altus one, whatever he feels like doing. But either way, he's prepping himself for 2 different squares again.
He also is, and there it is, Ritual Pots done.
And majority's activated for Aggie.
Damn, okay, now see guys how things changed. Look at the board, like compared 20 minutes ago when we were like 3-2 or like no 3-0, and now we're at 8-3. And Aggie has access. Wait, is he now going for it? If he gets now the bingo, that would be insane, right?
Yeah, I think it was just more of a precaution in case he doesn't make it to the hero's grave. He already blocked column 1. But he's going straight for another hero's grave here just to see if he can get a bingo instead.
Oh, he gets babooshed here.
These are some very dangerous babooshes compared to the other babooshes.
Yeah, very, very dangerous babooshes, guys. If you're here around the Mount Gelmir, be careful.
Does he have to do that? He's doing the drop down here. He's trying to be as careful as possible not to miss that pillar. That Skelly Boy was trying to... Uh-oh. He missed it, which means he has to run down now rather than...
Ooh.
He could try and take the... Uh-oh, he's about to die to lava here. Oh, good heavens, that was close. Yeah, he has to go back technically because he has to land on that pillar. But there is a shortcut to get back up there if he really wants to. But he's losing time now with Aggie actually making his way towards a hero's grave as well.
That's true. That's going to be very interesting. Oh.
Honestly, if I were Aggie, I would go for the double Crucible Knight. He's done it before, and the other reason why that's good is because he could also grab the Grace that's closer towards Lanedale Capital, which would give him access to the Shackles as well. He already has 2 Great Runes, so he has access if he needs it.
Mm-hmm. Truing.
Josh trying to roll through the chariot, which I think is completely impossible. I don't think you can do that, even with light roll. I'm pretty sure, anyways.
No, yeah, I think you can. I think I saw someone jumping over them.
What?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Was some sort of bug, and he was able in the middle to jump over them.
I thought it was mechanically impossible to roll or jump over him, but yeah.
Yeah, that was just a bug. They definitely meant to not be able to, get past him somehow. Just unless you wait until they get. Oh, dude, he gets smacked here by those skeletons. There's the wagon coming back. Just needs to be quick here. Jumps over to the bow guy in a second. Heals.
And Aggie's still making his way. I think Aggie might be making his way towards Red Wolf of Champion as well at this point. That's how it's looking anyways. He's got to be careful here. Does make the jump. Lands, does take a little bit of damage though, but he should be fine here. He just has to wait for the chariot now to land on top of it. Make sure that he doesn't miss it.
Okay. Chariot is coming back in a second, Chad. There it is.
Oh, he's losing frames here. The frames are literally screwing him over. He had frame issues right when the chariot arrives.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude, that's painful.
It's not helping him.
That is painful.
Oh, no.
Now he has to wait again. Here we go. No frame issues. Drop down. He misses the chariot. Just no.
This is no way. This is no way. He gives Aggie just more time. Come on. Josh, jump on that chariot. Aggie, no, I think you said that's the same. He said the same one, right?
I think he is.
Going here for vitality, smart move. He definitely has more than Josh now.
I think Josh is going to try and just book it down there or something. What is he doing?
Aggie now here in the same...
There is a ladder room that Josh can take to get back up top. He's going to die to lava here.
Oh, he's going to die to lava. Now Aggie's actually ahead, ladies and gentlemen. And Aggie died.
Okay, so they're both technically resetting back at the Grace. Both of them having a hard time with chariots now.
That's going to be interesting, Chad. Who's going to fail? Who's going to win? So this is not a curse, Chad. It's not a curse. This is just them being...
This is not a curse. This is just heroes' graves.
It's just heroes' grave, okay?
Yeah,
and them being like a little bit bad at the game. All right. I think he was not expecting the chariot to turn there. Oh, dude, he's getting punched by the skeletons.
He has to make this jump and not fall. That's the only problem here.
At the same...
The bomb from the skeleton! No shot, dude! No!
That was insane!
The blue skelly was like, not today. Just chucks one right at him.
Chariot takes a turn here.
Aggie's just running down. He was like, yeah, screw the chariot. I'm not going to land on that thing. I'm just going to roll down. Rolling.
He's actually doing it. And these leveling HP really helps him out. He has enough Crimson Tears here. Look at him. Rolling
down the lava. Yeah, Aggie's got it. He's currently already almost at the entrance now. One more drop down. He's at the door. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Red Wolf of Champion, opening the door.
Oh, no. Guys, if Aggi's not doing a mistake now, it's going to be a bingo win. If he does a mistake, is there a statue?
There's a Stake of America here, yes.
Okay, well. No, and Josh misses again! Aggi's going in. Red Wolf of the champion, ladies and gentlemen, with a fist weapon from Godric.
Who knew?
Ooh,
Who knew that the chariot would be the decider of how this goes, man?
Or rather not the chariot, because Aggie just rolled down, right?
He's not doing a lot of damage, though, with that +4. Aggie might die, actually, to Red Wolf here.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of damage. Like, Josh could honestly, like, enter the arena right now and kill it faster than... Josh! God dang it, Josh!
And Aggie probably thinks, damn, he still hasn't done it yet. I can do this. But he needs to be careful. Okay, Josh, jump on the chariot now. He got it!
He's on top! He's on top!
He's on his way!
Dude, if Aggie dies now, Josh gets this.
Yeah. Josh needs to hope for the miracle that Aggie does a few mistakes and loses here on the Red Wolf of Champion. 2 hits. Dodges the last one. Low HP. Wait, what happened? Wait, what did I miss? Huh? What did I miss, Chad? How did he die? And he gets it the bingo win for LilAggy! Oh my god! Congratulations in 1 hour and 1 minute! Winning with a bingo. 9-3 squares. The masses are applauding.
Jeez, man.
GG.
Jeez.
I would like to get Josh first in here today.
Dude, everything that could go wrong with Chariots just went wrong. Basically, I would think the last 15 minutes is like a summary of people dealing with heroes' graves for the last year. I would say.
Yeah.
This is a good old.
Yeah.
That was a quick little like highlight action of everybody that had to deal with heroes' graves, just based on Josh's gameplay for like the last 15 minutes.
I didn't see, like, how did he die here? You just need to jump over, right?
He jumped onto the wheel. He didn't jump on the platform. He jumped onto the wheel. And that killed him. Don't touch the chariot. Like, oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Let's bring in Josh. To
LilAggy, we're getting Josh in here now.
For the bingo league.
Welcome
Hey,
in,
what
Josh.
Aggie, GG, dude. Well played.
Oh, he's not here yet. It's just you.
Oh, okay, never mind. Dude, I played so bad.
Dude, the beginning was fantastic.
Badly.
The beginning was good. It was just the hero's grave, man.
I know. It was a whole fiasco. Okay, so I don't know if you can't tell. I've never done this before.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know it might be hard to tell, but yeah, never done this hero's grave at all.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's the chariots are a mean mistress for sure. I mean, look at that. Honestly, if
That's how easy it would have been. That's how easy it would have been, man.
Oh, Josh, you did a great job. Like,
Thank you.
Dude, Aggie sniped you literally seconds before you got it. You were both at the same Knight's Cavalry to get the last runes to level up to 30 faith.
Yep, I was gonna go for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and really just came down for you for this chariot because Aggie was using the weapon from Godric, the fist weapon, and didn't do a lot of damage on the wolf. So if you would have got that jump, you would have totally destroyed the wolf in no time.
Yep. It was because my game was lagging. That's all it was.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There were definitely some visible frame issues on your end for sure.
I'm gonna say 109. That's the real reason I lost.
Yeah.
True. True.
No, I'm
I saw
actually
that.
like Aggie deserved the win there for sure, 100%. Like I just choked it at the end. He played it cleanly. He did the thing cleanly that I couldn't do cleanly, and that made all the difference. So GG's.
I mean, to be fair, Aggie did die, I think, twice too, but definitely not to the extent that sadly
nope.
happened to you for sure.
Yeah, this is my first time in here like since first playthrough, pretty much. I'm pretty sure.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
also a very important difference was Aggie was leveling up to 20 vigor and was just rolling down the lava.
yeah.
That would have been smart of me to do. I think if I had not used my memory of grace, that would have been the play. Just level up my vigor.
Yeah, you used memory and lost your runes. True.
Yeah.
True.
I gotcha. Yeah. It happens. It happens. I mean, overall though, I think the game plan was there of blocking the diagonals, getting that center square, and I think if you would have gotten that hero's grave, it would have turned into like a really nice majority type of match.
Yeah, definitely. I would have had to block a couple of lines for him, but other than that, I probably could have just, and especially with my +9, I think I could have swept out a lot of these late game squares.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
For sure.
But it happens. It's the way of the bingo sometimes.
Yeah, it do be like that. But I mean, still a decent match for me. Let me bring in Aggie here real quick as well. Yo, welcome in, Aggie. GG's, man.
GG's, Mr. Aggie. Well played.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, now we can hear you, yeah.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. GG's.
Nicely done, Aggie.
Thank you, Josh.
Aggie, what was your thought process after kind of getting the Renala squares?
Yeah, so after I got the Renala square, I knew I could do row 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was worried about Josh sneaking top right diagonal. So I just immediately went and nightcapped Chiefs so that I could do that plus the Remembrance to get to 30 Faith. And then after that, I figured the only way I lose is if he gets a bingo, so I just blocked the last bingo with Ritual Pot real quick and then went for the win.
Yeah. Which I think also was a fantastic play, which was just like going for Hero's Grave and then seeing the pivot of like, okay, let's say hypothetically Josh gets Hero's Grave. Now I'm stuck with Ritual Pots or having to do 2 other Remembrance bosses to try and block that line. At least claiming Ritual Pots at least, blocks the last bingo, so I don't have to deal with doing 2 other Remembrance bosses. Possibly racing for those because I already did Renala and Godric, which it seemed like a really good pivot for sure. But what made you decide to go for the Nefeli Lu Godric square rather than going for like a Remembrance one instead? Because, as you know, right, Godric gets more health with the summon, but you also get less money. What made you want to go for that choice regardless?
Yeah, so I just know that Nefeli Lu is obviously the fastest one and the one that requires the least setup. And when there's this many like Remembrance boss squares, I just figured, we might as well just go for the easiest one, and then, we'll let Josh go for the more difficult one. I didn't see the potential play with Renala and the Remembrance weapon until later, but after that, I was like, okay, yeah, that could actually work out really well because then I could still contest at least one of those Remembrance squares with that.
Fair enough. Why'd you run past the Ritual Pot for the first time in Raya Lucaria? You just didn't want to deal with possibly dying to the Burger King men and just ran past it for now and grabbed it later?
Yeah, so what I thought Josh was doing once he marked Precipice and Raya's hand was I thought maybe he's rushing Radon and then he's going to do Radon into the Radon bow into Godric bow only and also Remembrance at the same time. So I really wanted to make sure that I blocked that because if he got that, then top right or top left diagonal would be a huge problem.
Yeah, understandable. That's super fair. That's super fair.
Yeah, I think I could have definitely had a good shot. So you sniped 30 Faith and then you sniped Altus Plateau Hero's Grave. I died on this Hero's Grave like 10 times because
which one?
The Red Wolf one, and yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I ended up doing.
Yeah, I still have base vigor, and I was like trying to jump on top of the chariot, and then I died to the chariot like 20 times, and I died to skeletons, and it was a disaster. I've never actually like done this Hero's Grave before since like my first playthrough, so it was.
Do you know you could just roll down the lava?
So people were telling me. I don't think I had enough Estus to make it, honestly.
Oh dang. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, Josh arrived there, and you, in that moment, pivot to the ritual pots, then came back to the hero's grave, and just went through it. And all of that time, Josh
Yeah, I was
trying
dying
to
a lot.
jump on the
Oh, no.
chariot, yeah.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, dude. I hope it was good
Nah.
comedy at least.
Honestly, the worst one was honestly when Josh was actually up on top to jump onto the chariot, and as soon as the chariot comes up, he has insane frame issues to where he couldn't jump on it and had to wait for it to come back again. So he's just sitting up there for a whole cycle, just like, all right, let's hope that this time there aren't any frame issues. So that was probably one of the most unfortunate ones. But then also the one where he finally gets to the bottom and then jumps off and lands on the wheel of the chariot,
jumped directly
and
into the wheel.
instantly
Yeah.
dies. That was tough to watch, but
I don't know what I was thinking, man.
hey, it happens. It happens.
I was thinking I would jump across the gap and not have to climb the ladder.
Oh
it
yeah,
didn't go according to plan.
yeah. But
That was
I mean,
great.
it was still a great
Let's
match
just say
between
mistakes
the.
were made.
I think overall though the match is definitely closer than the board makes it look. For sure. I do think that the two corner squares that you grabbed early on were great squares. Because they blocked a lot of Aggie squares that he got prior to you. I think it was like 4-1 at that point. And yeah, as soon as you had the 4-3, you blocked basically all the lines that Aggie had at that time, besides the row 2.
Yeah, I really feel like if I had gotten this Altus Heroes Grave, that with my +9, I could have just deleted bosses after that and like really made a
I think so, yeah.
comeback sweep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
For sure, yeah.
It's a very late game board.
Yeah.
One more question for Aggie. What is that blue drink you're drinking?
It's Windex. Okay, you gotta keep the insides clean. All right.
There's no way that's Windex. I googled it.
Okay, so maybe it's pre-workout. All right, it's a little blue raz pre-workout, little caffeinated drink.
Pog.
And is there a last question for the both of you? Is there anything that you had this week that you'll move over to next week for, like anything new that you learned or anything new that you'll prioritize? Anything at all that you learned from this week's match?
Well, I mean, I think my biggest takeaway, like the thing that I did this week that I think I will probably try not to do this week or next week is I'll probably try not to jump into the spikes of the chariot, and then I'll probably try not to die about 18 times on the Altus Plateau Heroes Grave Square. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll try to do differently.
Okay, well, besides that, is there anything else that, like, I guess kind of stuck out to you that, I don't know, was maybe, just as effective? Maybe rushing Somber 9, was that still worth it in your idea to go for that?
Yeah, I actually really liked my game plan, and I think that I could have stuck it out, and I think it would have been a really close match if I hadn't just, blown that one square.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Well, what about you, Aggie?
Yeah, I think between this match and Parky's win over Ain yesterday, the threat of the sneaky bingo, especially those diagonals, I think is definitely something to keep in mind, because I was sweating pretty much this whole time. Josh was gonna suddenly mark 2 squares in either of those diagonal lines, and then I would just be unable to block. So I think
if I'd gotten the 30 faith before you, oh man, it would have been really tight for sure.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about that, where we saw that as soon as Josh marked the Somber 9 and the 35th was still open, I'm like, if Josh gets that 35th, this is going to be a race for Erdtree Avatars and Bellbearing Hunters, and with Josh having a +9 weapon, this would be in Josh's favor for sure. But with
that was the hope.
Yeah, but also with Aggie having the Dragon Fist, the Erdtree Avatars would definitely be melting. But the Bellbearing Hunters, I think, would be the more difficult part for him in that case, with having less damage. Honestly, I was really hoping for a Moog race. I was really hoping it would come down to majority and having a Moog race, but we'll have that maybe another day. But thanks so much again for playing, guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to play. And
thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it was a blast.
See you guys next week. All right.